Hello everyone. Check everything. Yeah. Okay. Get the sound on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 races possibly at the IMSA. We're not doing GT Sport today. Having another day off because I don't think I'm gonna bother with either round because I don't think the Red Bull. I've got a feeling that the Renault is shockingly bad at Red Bull Ring in the dry, so probably not even gonna bother with that. I'll probably just chill out on some iRacing and ACC through the week. And then we'll do FIA on the weekend. I'm not going to do Nations because I don't like the track. I refuse to do that again and get myself wound up. So, yeah. We're going to do iRacing. The aim of this is to get an okay result. Not going to get an amazing result. But we did Bathurst. I would have done Bathurst, but I've already got a good result on that now. I did it the other day. Got a P4 in top split. It was only a 2.8 strength of field. But I got a P4, so I had really good pace in it, and I made no mistakes, 0 times 0 X's, and I had a really good race, so I don't need to do that one again. That's out of the way now, but we still haven't had a good race in this, and I really want to get one good race. So, yeah, we're going to jump on and practice the qualifying now quickly. How long have we got till this? This starts in 9 minutes, and we've got 9 minutes to practice. Yeah, try and find some speed. Go out on track.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
You on iRacing, you spend as much as you want, really. Like, you can spend a lot, you can spend little. It's as much as you want to spend. You have to pay the monthly subscription, but yeah, it depends how much you want to spend, really. So we just got to try and get warmed up with this a bit. Obviously, I've been on a set course this morning. Having another bit of testing on that. Just altering some of the setup slightly. Just trying to keep myself, like, even if I'm not streaming a game, trying to keep myself going on it, just to keep myself like getting better on it on ACC. But we obviously did ACC last night, so we're going to do this today. I use a BenQ monitor. It's on the channel, you can have a look at it. BenQ sent me it. Oh, understeer. That's the apex. My video, it'll be in the general playlist if you, or something like that. The BenQ video I did to show you which video the monitor I use. The update's okay. I wish they would have gone a little bit less with the like. I think the slipstream should have been 1 second, but it is better. There's some good changes they've made. Still got issues, but they are some good changes. I was gonna do Daily Race C, but I can't be bothered with it today, to be honest. I think I'd rather play iRacing today because I've not played it for a few days. Oh. I messed that up.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. 2 minutes. 0.731.
Oh, oh. Car gonna get out of the way? He's just come out of the pits. Is he gonna get out of the way? You gonna get out of the way? Oh. Oh, he is.
Right side. Clear.
Could have done it a bit different.
right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Whoa! Oh well. Let's go back in the pits and go out again.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
What's the times? I'm sure we can get into the 59s. Yeah, we could definitely do a 59 if I nailed it. Yeah, it's frustrating with, like, I mean, I let him go, but then he can take that corner so much faster. Don't know why braked like that there. GTE can fly through that corner, so surprised he lifted like he did. Oh shit. How long to? Oh, I don't think we're going to get another lap in here, are we? At least I did a practice lap. You're not racing in lobbies in FIA anymore. Why? I'm still racing FIA. I'm just not doing Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Yeah, DRS doesn't mean anything really. You want to make, as long as you're A plus and S rated SRs where you're going to get the better races. DRS doesn't mean much. That's just you could be a D rated driver and have a DRS. Oh no, we've got 200 people registered, Phil, and it's the last day of these races, so yeah, there's still quite a lot of people doing it. I think there was only 220 that registered the other day when I did it, or around that, so it's pretty decent. There you go. Alright, here we go. Let's go and race. Shit, I can't remember the fuel. Can anyone remember the fuel that I needed? Crap. I can't remember. Let me see if I can find my little thing that'll tell me. Oh, that was my head. I think it was... Okay. Work this out. Definitely went 23 laps, didn't it? I remember. Like... The 36 litres I'll put in, I think. I think that was correct. 36 or 35, around there. Oh, second. I bet it's just them little bloody... I think Thrustmaster have sent me new rubber bump stops, but I've already ordered. I've already got some myself. So yeah, I'll show you. You've got these load cell pedals that I've bought. I went on Amazon and what I've done, because the bump stops have worn out really quick, I found these on Amazon, a pack of 4. And they're the exact thickness you need. You just cut them to size. So on every one of these, you've got like, what is it, 12? And I think you can probably get 4 per square. And I've got four of them in there. So there's like, I've probably got enough to replace it for about 10 years. It was only $9.99, the things. Just stick them in the bump stop, so it will just protect the accelerator when you're hitting the accelerator down, because it wears out, the ones on it. So yeah, I got them sorted. But I think Thrustmaster have sent me some out anyway. I've got a feeling I've got a parcel coming from them today that weighs 0.4 kilograms. I didn't even know they were sending it. So I think they've sent me some replacement ones out anyway. Or something along that lines. If it weighs like 400 grams, it's not very heavy, so I'm guessing it's just a replacement rubber thing for the accelerator. Right. But let's just make sure we get our setup on here. So remember, this time I need to use the right setup. Not like last time. Gee. That was a disaster last time. I knew the car felt really weird. Right, open that. DRS Silverstone. Sorted. Right, I'm going to go out. Just go for it. Let's see where we are actually. Looks like we're still in tops. Yeah, we're still in top split. We're about middle ranked. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Right, let me get rid of that as well. Last time we were I've got 2 Silverstone setups, one from Pure Driving School and one from VRS. Last time we did it, we qualified on the VRS, and then I accidentally went onto Pure Driving School setup because they're both Silverstone. But the Pure Driving School setup was like a second slower for me. I couldn't get used to it, and I knew when I was driving there was something not right. And then yeah, someone confirmed that we were on the wrong setup. Okay, so I need to try and get a reasonable lap to qualify reasonably high up. Not comfy here. Shit.
Green flag, green flag.
Right. Here we go.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
That wasn't brilliant through there, but at least we got through there, I suppose. Ah, didn't get on the power right. Could have took a lot more through there.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel. One more lap. 2 minutes, 0.835.
Should be able to improve on that.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh. No, messed that up. Ah! No! Messed it up again! Oh, I could have got it. I feel like I could get in the 59s here. I fucked it up. We did the exact same lap again, pretty much.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
Oh, we definitely could have gone a lot faster then, but at least we got a lap in, I suppose. Yeah, we could have been right up there. This 59.0 on Port's a very good lap. We could have definitely been around there though. So the aim now is just to try and survive and make some progress. But I feel like the pace might be decent in the race because I had potential to go a lot faster then. We'll see. See how it goes. Right. Back up. This. Make sure I put the right setup on. VRS. Oh. Just have to hope it's clean at the start. We know what happens in this race. We've seen a lot of chaos in this, but just annoyed I didn't get that. I mean, even if I would have done a really good lap, like a 2 minutes point 2 or something, we would have been in the top 5 possibly. I'm gonna put 36 litres in. I think that'll be enough. PRS, go to track.
1 to go, next time by. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Right, let's try and survive with all the there'll be a lot of Audis in this race. So there's a lot of sketchy driving going on. I just hope that it's a clean start, because we saw what happened last time. It was absolute chaos. Oh, there's a lot of people on iRacing that are idiots, don't worry. They're on every game. I'm guessing they'll be on ACC, I'm guessing... I don't think there's a game without idiots on.
Catch stop, 17, car. Catch stop, 30, car. Catch stop, 31, car. About to go green, stay focused. Catch stop, 34, car. Green, green, green. You're on the left, 3 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Well, we got through. That was quite scary, to be honest. Yellow flags. There's the car out. There, the car gone. Not doing that same mistake again there. He took a really wide line. I could have dived it. We're going to play it safe in this one. Oh, issue for that driver. What's happened to him? P7. We gained 3 places in that. Going on with this car? Another one?
Clear on the right.
What's going on? I don't get it. Possibly slow downs, yeah, you're right.
0.847.
Whoa. Oh, nearly lost it then. Lost a few temps, I think, there. The Maldi's are very strong around this track. Could be an incident between these two in front though if one goes for a dive. to get the deltas on here. Sadie's behind me, looks like he's got a bit more pace than me. $25. Put 25. I'm 38. Losing a bit of time. There's a group of GT3s catching me here. Definitely think the Bathurst is more competitive for me. I don't feel as strong around Silverstone, which is weird. Possibly the setup, because on Bathurst the pure driving school setup is really good. Times one there. Oh, that might be a slowdown. Got away with it, I think. Just got away with that. I think the cars with the them two Audis that had the slowdown that were right at the front, I think they're behind.
2 minutes, 1.578.
We're not going to give him an easy overtake, but I don't want to risk too much. He's going to go for that. Can't really do much about that. I have to let him go. He's way faster. It's one of the ones that had to slow down. Oh, something's happened behind us there, I think.
2 minutes, 1.931.
Oh, I braked too late. Come on. Is this the other Audi behind me that when we went past him he had to slow down? I think it is.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left. 2 minutes, 1.452.
Getting closer. He's probably going to be in range to go for a dive in a minute. Oh, he's very close here.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, he's getting very close. Oh, he had a moment there, by the looks of it. He's going to pit this lap, I think. He'll go in for that early pit stop to try and get the undercut. I'll just stay out. Try and do a faster lap with low fuel. He's going to go in, watch. No, he didn't go in. Staying out.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Got a pit this time. I don't know where to brake for the the, the pit entry.
Left side.
There's a bloody 55 limit there. Why are you ramming me in the pits? Fucking idiot.
Move it.
Ah! No! No! It got bloody bogged down on the accelerator. Shit! No way, what's going on here? Look at this! Oh, let them go. I'm not battling that. Let them go. We're not getting involved with that. Not worth it. I'm not gonna not gonna get myself took out of the race because of that. Even doing gear shifts, you're allowed to do it. You can keep doing it to go faster down the pits. I just never waste my time doing it. You can gain a little bit of time. Come on, Porsche, you need to do it in a place that makes sense.
The leader's bidding now. Car right. Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, I've got to let two cars through. This is a pain.
Clear on the right.
Oof.
Right
Oh,
side.
that's annoying.
Clear. The leader's bidding now. The leader's bidding now.
Probably in, yeah, P9 now.
39.629. The leader's bidding now.
Oh, he nearly binned it then. They've got way more pace than me. I don't think I'll be able to stay with these. I think the Audi is the OP car for this track. I think the Mercedes is good on buffer, so because it definitely felt good. Oh, far off. Was that I think that was a GTE, wasn't it? Oh, 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 oh. Don't know why the car feels pretty shit right now. I'm gonna let him go.
Right side.
The leader.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Ah, stop going wide there, you dick. struggling to get back into a rhythm here now.
2 minutes, 2.268. The lead is fitting now. The lead is fitting now. You got a slow car on the left.
What happened then? I've got the what do you call it, the fans out the stadium, so yeah, that's my settings, just to improve the frame rate a bit. Okay, this is the leader coming through now. What's going on here? I thought the leader came through before. Oh no. Okay, yeah. It's because of the pit stops. That was the leader before. Oh, this is going to be awkward.
Right side.
Let him go and then get a slipstream up the hill.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
So tricky letting all these cars through. This is what I love about iRacing though. Like, it can be annoying sometimes, but you've got to be so aware all the time and just try and play it safe and not get in anyone's ways. In anyone's ways? Anyone's way, sorry. Oh, what's happened there? Was there an incident? I don't know.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Well, that works for me playing it safe there. I've gained on them, I think. Only a little bit, but...
Minutes, 2.464.
Oh! Shit myself, thought he was going to try and go through these corners. Do it on the straight, mate. Oh, he's got to slow down.
You're on the left, 3 wide.
He's got to slow down the Audi.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Can I hold that Audi off? That's the thing. Oh, I was going to let you go on the inside.
Clear.
Brake early, just so I can get a good line in.
Minutes, 2.052.
Oh, that was awful.
Slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go left.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
1.593.
Oh my god! The lock is with me today by the looks of it! I don't know, did I gain 2 positions then? I think that was 2 GT3s, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was 2 GT3s. I think it was 2 R8s. I couldn't... The black car looked like an R8, but it could have been a Ford. I don't know. It might have been a GT40, because from the angle when we went past, I couldn't really tell properly. Sorry, not the GT40, the Ford GT, the GTE car.
Car right. Keep to the
We
left.
have to try and do an awkward, stay really wide here to not lose the position to the GT3 behind me.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Oh, I've got an extra lap of fuel here. I stayed in the pits too long. Oh!
Car right. 2.
Come on, go, 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 go.
2.214. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Oh, don't do that to me. Fucking hell. Oh no, it's not. It's not gone 23 laps because there's no DP car in it. That's why.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh! Oh! What are you doing, you nutters?
You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Clear. Left side.
Well, these GTE drivers are absolute
Keep
knobs.
to the right. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
They're possibly going to lose me a position here. I want this P6. I want to be Steve. Right, this Porsche should just accept that position. You're gonna fucking screw me up.
Still there, hold your line.
Why do that? You're gonna fucking lose me a position here, you dick.
Clear.
Oh my god, he didn't even need to go for that. Like, where's he gonna gain? He's not gonna gain a position, is he? Fucking.
Checkered flag, checkered
Oh,
flag.
I mean, we got there to the end anyway.
Get back to the pits, we're going.
Bloody hell, that was... I don't know why he went for that move. There was no benefit. He wasn't going to gain a place. We got 6th though. That's not bad. So our last 2 results have been a 4th and a 6th. I'm pretty happy with that. We kept it. We're definitely getting the consistency back. It's just... I think setups play a big part in your pace for the race though. Because at Bathurst, my race pace was way better. We overfueled in the pits as well, which put us in a little bit of a situation, but we managed to get them positions back through just not having bad luck. Oh. That crash was funny. We need, what lap was that? Someone go back and have a little look and we'll go and see this. What lap was it? I think it was like lap 20, was it? Was it lap 20 or 21? Yeah, they're not as planted as ACC. But I'm getting used to it. So, like, once you're used to it, it's actually, that's it there. So it was 2 GT3s. So, let's have a little look. So, I think the black Audi had lost it on his own. We'll go forward. So, it was this Audi up here. He bins it. Unless he got contact off the GTE car. Let's have a little look. Ah, he hit the curb. What was that? That was an awful line. Oh, and then... No, don't drive across the track. What are you doing? Oh, my... Why did he... What was he doing? Why didn't he stay on the brakes there? Like, look. Right, stay on the brakes. Stay on the brakes. Stay on the brakes. No, watch what he does instead. He goes, let's have a little look in the cockpit. Can we look, can we, I don't know if it will let me look right here. Oh yeah. So, instead of, oh my god, what a dick. Let's just put it slow. Instead of just staying still, he decides to just drive right across the track. Look, out, boom. Oh my god, what an idiot. He only had to stay still. The best thing he could have done there was just kept his foot on the brakes. I don't know why he done that. I mean, it gave me 2 positions, so let's have a little look on board from the Audi that was in front of me. It was this Audi here, wasn't it? So he didn't need to. He just needed to stay still. Stay still. Stay still. If he would have went left, he would have been fine, but obviously he's going to go right because he thought he was going to stay still. I mean, you can get it cheaper than $10. The guy went the wrong way, but at the end of the day, I think you can't blame him because it's the responsibility of the driver that's crashed to stay still and not just drive back on the track. No. You should never, ever do what this driver here has done. You should never just go back across. He should have really have gone backwards, if anything. Like, look at the point here, right? So, wait there. Let's go to where he's off the track completely. So, at one point, he's pretty much off the track. So, wait there. So, look, he's flooring it already. He's already accelerating. Look at the wheel spin. He could have been... Oh, what a knob. Like, at this point now, if he would have stayed there, cars could have avoided him because he's far enough back. Like, he's far enough down the straight to for people to go round him, but... Oh, God. I don't know why he did that. Like, the power goes on there. Look, he's on the power. Let's have a little look how far down that straight he is, so... Yeah, he's got plenty of time. I mean, if he would have stayed still, like, he'd have easily have missed him, that Audi. He shouldn't have gone back on the track like that. I mean, it does have strict driving standards, but you still can't avoid shit like that because that's just one of them things that happens. It's not like, it's just heat of the moment. I've done stuff probably just as bad as that before. I've done something similar at Suzuka before and wiped someone out. It's just natural when you the first thing you think of when you've made a mistake is get back on the track and go. Just one of them. It's just a mistake. It's just a mistake, isn't it? He's just not really thought about what he was doing. Real life drivers do just as bad. I mean, I've seen real life drivers do worse than that. I mean, look at F1 at Monza. Was it Vettel? And well, someone else did something really bad as well. Yeah, if we would have put the right fuel in, that might have been us. Luckily, for me, I was just like I just came through at the right point. Yeah, it was Perez, wasn't it? Yeah. That's what I mean. So, yeah, and that was way more dangerous where they did that as well. But anyway, at least we got a P6, solid result. I don't really want to do that again now. We got a solid result out of it, so... let's see what we got for our ratings. Was there anything else in that race? There wasn't really anything else, was there? I think it was fairly keen. The start had a few issues, but have a little look at the start. I think there was a couple of... cars going sideways and stuff. Have a little look here. Oh, okay. Do it like this, nearly at the start. The GT crashed. Oh, what lap was that? Yeah, I just tried to stay as wide as possible and give space. I can't remember what lap the does anyone remember what lap the GT crash was? I can't even remember it. What was it? I can't think. I've got no idea what lap that was. What happened in it? Someone remind me, just so I can try and remember what lap it'll be. There is a way of getting all the instances up. I'm gonna get a list of all the commands in this game and like stuff to do stuff and write it down so I know. Oh, the last lap. That was, yeah, I don't think they mean that one though, do they? There was one further on, wasn't there? Wasn't there one at the start? Have a look though. I think there was one earlier on though, wasn't there? Yeah, I need to download Crew Chief. I'm gonna do it at some point. Right there, so it was. Oh. Oh, fuck. Let's have a look at that car. Who was to fault here though? Let's have a little look. Who was to blame? Like, I mean, the Ford going up the inside. He's trying to avoid the other BMW. Just swipes this one out, all straight into the barrier. Oh. He didn't get too much damage from it. Why don't I race it else? Because the track's shit. Why would I do daily race A? I'm not going to do that. I mean, that's daft. Oh no, we had an alright race. We finished P6. Up there in P6. Pretty happy. Not that anyway. Yeah. See if we gained any I. We should have gained a bit more I rating again. That's 2 races in a row now. We've gained I rating. Watch. Oh. Yeah. See what we gained. We gained 38 iRacing points, and we gained a bit more on the safety rating. We should get ourselves back up to A rated soon. For safety, that is. Yeah, it's a solid race. We didn't have particularly great pace, but we had better pace than these. But similar to Miguel, he had an issue, I think, at the start. He ended up quite a bit ahead of him. Yeah, it looks like the Audi's the car to go. Let's have a look. There was a Mercedes up there though. Mercedes actually won it, but that's that. What's his I rate? Let's have a little look. Yeah, I mean he's got a 6.3k I rating, so that explains why he was absolutely flying. The drivers behind him are only 3.6, so yeah, really one of the faster drivers there. Jesus, 159.4 in the race. That's rapid. That's faster than what we saw. That's faster than we've seen some of the really fast drivers doing that. That's a fast lap. That. There is no. You don't get pro class feel, mate. The only way to get pro class is like being one of the TRL elite drivers. You ain't gonna get pro class. A license is the most that most people get. You can see, look, even this guy here with 6.3k, he's only an A license. To get pro class, you have to qualify through stuff, and it's really hard to do. Probably not Atomics. I can't be bothered if I'm honest. I'm not into that. I like the track's good, but yeah, I'm not going to do FIA Tuesday and Wednesday, so it doesn't really matter for me. I'm going to do FIA on the weekend, I think. I'm not doing stations. Manufacturers a terrible race for Renault, so probably leave them. What made me stop playing it? GT. So I was on GT all the time. But we're starting to get our iRacing back up a bit now, I think. I would be on 2.9, but we did a race and got disconnected before the qualifying started. So I lost 100 iRacing. Yeah, we'll probably do some ACC this week, some online. Yeah, I know. But I can't be bothered grinding out time trial on Atomics. See, this is the thing now. What I would like them to do is add a... Right, so this is the next thing we need to get on the map for doing for Daily Race C, I think. Like, do them every hour instead of every half an hour. And add a like 10-minute qualifying. I'd like to make the race a bit longer. I'd prefer having a proper qualifying for Daily Race C. Rather than grinding time trial out, which I don't like doing. Which at the moment seems to be very important to be doing, grinding that time trial out so you qualify high up. I mean, it's an okay track. I'm just not particularly strong at it. At TT, I've not tried it. It's just boring. I mean, I don't enjoy time trialing. It's not for me. I don't like sitting there for 2 hours just doing one lap, like going round and round. It's the most boring thing. I'd rather qualify, like you do on FIA. For me, time trial doesn't prove anything. Time trial just proves who's got the most time and the most patience, really. I think real life, like proper qualifying sessions, that's a true sense of pace in my view. I don't like time trial. It bores the crap out of me. That's why I prefer doing like iRacing's qualifying's perfect. That's how every game should run. Like I wish GT would do it as well. That's why I think it'd be nice if they could change it for Daily Race C. Like make the race every hour, make the race half an hour long, and put a 10-minute qualifying into it, and then you'd have Daily Race C. Would be brilliant then. It'd literally be perfect. Right, do it now. I've missed that race. Crap. Could have done that, but I wouldn't have had to. I haven't warmed up for it though. I don't really want to do that IMSA again because I've got that I've got a okay result there now. I don't need to go again. Could do with tracks that one up. That North on there. Find. No, I'm not on tonight. I'm streaming this and then I'm having a night off streaming tonight, so that's why I'll be streaming a bit earlier. Gonna do it. I'm doing steak later, so yeah, cooking steak and watching a film. Can't be asked doing daily races. Like, not doing FIA, so no point. I won't be on till Saturday doing FIA. I might do some like practice lobby for FIA on like Thursday or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time. There's no point. Like people are gonna end up losing DR and that again anyway, and have to grind it back up after Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll just keep mine the way it is. I don't have to. What tracks? Porsche at the RUF and North Life. Zolder in the BMW. I like Zolder, but I'm not doing that BMW race ever again. Yeah, we watched the whole season of Afterlife last night, the second one. We blitzed it, stayed up to about 2 a.m. Watched the whole thing. Good. It was really good. I liked it. It was funny. It was funny as fuck. But yeah, there's obviously going to be a third season as well. Yeah, I like Red Bull. Don't get me wrong. I love Red Bull Ring and GT3, but the Renault is absolute garbage there. So there's no point wasting my time getting annoyed with it. I'd rather do something that's not going to annoy me. So I'll just do some of this. Or some, yeah, probably do some iRacing or ACC. Trying to think what. I might practice some MG. I'm not going to do a race in it, but I might have a little practice of some GTEs. I might even actually. Let's go into a practice lobby. Obviously, not going to race it because I haven't really. I can't remember what car was the best for this. I think it was a Porsche, wasn't it? I've only got a Ferrari though. Oops. Oh crap! Let's see if we can get you. Purchase required for that. Purchase required for that. Has Lightning done a lap on that yet? I'm surprised Lightning's not on it and grinding out some driver rating. Need to see what the faster cars were for this. I can't remember. M8 GT. We could try the M8, but should we just have a little drive with the M8 because it's quite easy to drive? So I'll just have a go at this. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure the M8's not the faster one. I'm gonna try the Ferrari. Let's try the Ferrari GTE car. Don't know if I've got a livery on. Yeah, I'm not gonna race now. I'm just gonna practice in GTE for a bit, have a bit of a chill. We've done that race, and I don't need to do that one again. Really? Why isn't it going on here? Gone full. Try that one. Why is it not going on with this? Try and restart this. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, okay. That one's full. Only 28 minutes left on that one. Nah, I don't think I'll race FIA. Yeah, I'm not racing FIA tomorrow. I hate the track, like with a huge passion. I think instead of that, what I'll do tomorrow, I might try and do some competition races, competition on a set of course, so the servers, the proper servers. I'll maybe get up early, get into one to try and build my stats up so that when we go live, I can get into one every time. I'm gonna try the Ferrari out here. I've got no idea which cars are the better ones in GTE. I know that I think the Porsche and the Ford are the better ones, but sure. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time with that. I wish I had a better car for Wednesdays because I do like that track, but I knew what I was doing. I knew what was gonna happen when I picked Renault. I picked Renault because of the Group 4, not because of the Group 3. So yeah, leave that one as well, I think. Unless Josetti gets himself to the top of the leaderboard on that time trial, which I don't even think. I did check, and Josetti hasn't even bothered doing a lap on manufacturer. So my guess is he knows it's shit as well. He'll probably do it though. He'll probably still be able to get a top 5. Josetti though, isn't it? What are you on about? Nations isn't Group 1. What are you on about? Nations isn't in Group 1, mate. I'm not on about. What are you on about? I'm on about one race. Of course we're going to race other races in Nations, you pleb. I'm talking about one race. I'm still racing Nations. Obviously, I'm just not doing that race, you donkey. Alright, okay. WDP does do Nations, doesn't he? Bar Group 1, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I won that last time that was on in the Audi R18. So, yeah, hopefully I can get a decent result out of that one when it's on. That's one that we can try and use, like, just try and get a podium again. The Z4. I prefer Nations when it's good combinations, but I hate it depends really. Like I actually prefer Nations when it's a good combination, but then depends. You always get low FPS in the menu. Always does, right? Let me load this setup up. It's try out the pure driving school first for this. That's gone off. Which ones are which here? I've got some old setups on here. I could do with deleting them. God. 2017. To delete these. Is there a way of deleting them? I don't think you can on here. Need to do it on the menu. There's Silvers. There it is. No qualifying setup for this. Qualifying setup. Good. ACC on ACC isn't out on PS4. And a lot of the time you'll find that PC and PS4 run different physics, so I doubt it'll work. It didn't work on the original AC, and I don't know how you're going to manually punch them in. I mean, if you bought the setup for PC and then obviously try and convert them yourself, maybe you could probably look at try and convert it by the telemetry. Maybe you could do it, maybe. But yeah. Oh. Oh, I need to. I've got to do the thing for this car. That's on 0. That's okay. Okay, it's all right. I thought. Right, let's just get the force feedback set up. I haven't downloaded a livery for this car yet. This will be interesting now. I haven't driven this car for ages. It's the GT engine, so it's a turbo engine. It's not the old engine. Trying to get used to the extra speed you can take through the corners. Just use that auto setting. Because I've been driving it in GT3, you can go so much faster through the corners. We got a lot of time to try and find, but oh, locked up there. Ferrari should be solid at Red Bull Ring. Oh God. Ah. Oh, whoa! Gotta get used to the braking with no ABS. It'll sound alright from outside the car. This, like, so if you watch a replay, it'll actually sound okay. I think. I've not driven these GT, like this GT Ferrari, since 2017. So, yeah, the braking's a lot more difficult to get used to than the GT3s. I'm also not sure whether this setup's. I don't know if I downloaded the VRS version. I could do with checking. Oh.
Minutes, 5.359.
Ah, what a donkey. This is a different car. It's not the same car on in the ACC. That's a GT3. This is GTE. Not even. They're not. Nothing like each other. But this has got no ABS brakes. Totally different cars.
Go left.
ACC's only GT3. It's not GTE. So in ACC, all the cars have ABS on them. This has got no ABS.
1 minute 58.062.
Oh!
Let's see you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
And then about a year early there. And let's just try the other setup anyway. So what are we, about 2.5 seconds off the time that's at the top so far? Yeah. Just try this other setup. I do prefer the way these handle, but that's VRS. Where's Pure Driving School one? Largus. Ah, I mustn't have downloaded the Silverstone one. I've only got. Oh, no. Yeah, I've only got the VRS one. I haven't got the Pure Driving School one. Wonder why I haven't put that in there. What have I done? I've done something wrong there. I swear I had it. Stay with this one now. I have a feeling Pure Driving School might be better for setup. So for GTE. Road America. Ah, must. How have I not done? I don't know how I've not downloaded that. I have no idea what the proper setup is, mate. No idea. This is. I'm not doing this race, so it doesn't matter. I'm only having a little practice now with GTE cars. I've never really. I've not done anything on these since 2017. We did the BMW Fix series, but that was chaos. I'm not doing that again. Getting quite a lot of time in the first sector, I think. I hate the way it starts doing that. Audi aren't doing DTM after next year. Yeah, a lot. I think this is the only worry with what's going on at the moment. Are teams going to start pulling out of stuff like, well, are they going to be able to afford to carry on doing some of these motorsport things? Who knows? Now we're in the Ferrari here, but feels so sketchy to drive this setup. Probably just it's probably the car. I'm just not used to it. I mean, F1 will not die. I mean, I find that very hard to believe. Like, whoa, no, fuck off. Ah, push too much through there. You know what? Done that weird shit again. I can tell by the force feedback. Load the setup. If William died, they lose all their classic cars.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Oh, nice.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh. Feels like the back end's gonna snap on you all the time in this car. Locked it up. Fuck. See, that's the thing you gotta learn with these GTEs, is the point at which they lock up. That's where load cells come in handy though, so you can get used to it. Again, I think this is a... I wish I had a different setup. Fuck this. Have I got a different GT car? I think I have. I've got the GT3. Sorry, the GT BMW. I might have more setups on that one. Let's come out of this. Try a different one with the BMW. Yeah, of course it'd start as a rookie. You wouldn't get noticed. It'd start right at the bottom like everyone else. You don't get any sort of like benefits through, no matter who you are, Max Verstappen, anyone, you start at the bottom. You don't get any freebies in terms of rank. You start right at the bottom, you got to work your way up. Valorant, no. I think I know what it is, but I ain't gonna play that. Getting BMW. Try this out. I think this is a bit easier to drive. Just join that anyway. Hopefully this will have the pure driving school and the VRS setup on it as an option, obviously. I've seen a few people using the BMW on here before when we were in the GT3, so it must be an okay car to use. Oh, I'm tired today. Yeah, we're probably just going to do a little mess around. I'm not doing any more. I very much doubt we're going to do another race on this because we got the result I needed straight away. Gonna test out the GTE so that we can maybe do some GTE racing at some point in the future. I think the BMW is easier to drive. Yeah, and tomorrow I think I might jump on ACC and do some competition races on that. As long as the tracks are good, that's the only problem. If it's tracks I don't know on, then I can't do it. Yeah, I'm not doing Nations. Shit track. Won't be doing either of Nations or Manufacturer because Nations is shit and Manufacturer is also not very good for Renault, so just leave it. Have a break from FIA and do some ACC and iRacing, and then Thursday back on GT probably practice for Nations because I'll do that one. Cataluna in Group 2, that'll be a good one. Yeah, I'm not arsed about this season. Like, there's literally no point. I don't know why people are gonna go like proper hardcore on it because there's no reason to. Not even an official season. It is an official season, but it's not really because there's no live events. There's no basically nothing. Yeah, I mean, there's a point doing it, but I wouldn't go hardcore on it. I wouldn't be like, I mean, you can practice. I don't blame people for practicing it because I'll practice for Nations. But even then, I wouldn't even practice. I wouldn't even get in through World Tour event anyway. You've got to be top 12 in the EU. None of us are going to get top 12. The only people are the likes of Bavaris, Giorgio, Lightning. They're the guys that are going to get the top 12. I'd have to have a severely lucky season to get in top 12. Where's Silverstone? Right, there's BRS Silverstone. There's pure driving school. So let's try the pure driving school setup out. I think that's the right one. Let me double check. Yeah, no one said the changes aren't good. I just don't want to do them races. Because there's no point doing like Wednesdays in a shit car and just lose driver rating. I'd rather keep the driver rating for Cataluna when I'll need it. That's the right one. Try this out. Okay, this should already have the should already have the settings on. Alpha 4C from what I've seen. Doing. Why is it doing that? Oh, I know why. What happened here? I think the pedals aren't calibrated for this. Well, I needed to calibrate the pedals for that other one as well before for the that's what I didn't do. Because it was a different car. Because I've changed the way these pedals work since I last drove this. So yeah, that's why I had to do that. Should have really done that on the should have done that for the Ferrari as well. The Megane will be okay, but I think the Alpha 4C is the best car for that track. No, you have to refuel in the race. That's why. So your fuel will always be lower than what the capacity is because you've got to refuel in the race. The majority of race series don't start with full fuel. Well, no, IMSA and VRS don't. They always start with lower fuel. I think the endurance races start with full, but that's because they're endurance. Oh, these cars just lock up so easy. Yeah, you have to work out how much fuel you'll need. Depends what car you're doing, whether you're doing GT. I have no idea in GT, but I know what the Mercedes takes, depending on the amount of laps the race goes, but yeah, you just have to work it out normally. You can get Crew Chief, you probably already have it. I haven't got mine yet. I think Crew Chief lets you know how much fuel you need.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Oh shit.
Go left.
Yeah, there was a car parked up.
Car stopped on the right. Go left. One minute, 57.563.
Oh, it's so weird to get used to these cars after when you've never really driven them. Ah, it's locking up. Shit.
Car stopped on the left. Go right.
Ah! Feels like you're gonna lock up every time you go into any sort of braking zone. Oh. I do like the BMW though to drive. I think if I'm gonna do GT, I'll have to maybe start with this car because it's a little bit easier. Ah!
One minute, 59.337. You got a slow car on the right. Car on your left. Clear.
Nah, that's an awful lot. I mean, I've hardly done any laps on it yet. Just trying to get used to the car. There's probably another second to come out of it, but I'm guessing people will be in 54s, the top drivers. I think we'll be quite far off the pace, really. I'm not going to do the race anyway. I'm just doing this more for just getting used to the GTE so we can start doing some GTE racing. Ah.
1 minute 57.65.
Locks it up
Car
again.
stop on the left. Go right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go left.
Awful.
You've got a slow car on the right. Go left.
The fuck happened there? I thought he just backed out quick enough. I thought I was gonna go straight into him. Oh shit. Got to brake a little bit earlier than what you're doing with the GT3s, just a fraction earlier.
One minute 58.662.
Oh.
Go right.
Ah! Too much rotation. I didn't expect it to rotate that much. Ah. Oh yeah, look at that, 57.00.
Even. Car stop on the left. Go right. Car stop on the left.
Ah.
Go right.
Must have had the times one on that somewhere. I don't know where I got it. Might have been right at the end of the lap. Ah, too fast. Went into the corner way too aggressive, but we got an up to 56.8 at the moment, but I don't really think... I'm pretty sure we should be 55s. Ah. Locked it up. Ah, God. Trying to push too much, right? Go again.
1 minute 58.066.
Oh, oh. Nearly binned it. But yeah, I could get down to low 56s, but I don't think we'll be getting like 55s that you'll need, or late 54s. So much more cornering speed than the GTEs over the GT3s. I actually quite like the physics on these. Like, this feels a lot better than GT3 to me. It's just the braking I've got to get used to. Ah, running wide through there every time.
58.469.
Got a ×1 then as well. Okay, Jimmy H. Ah, so slow down. Oh no, is that... You get away with that, really? Well, yeah, you can take a lot off that corner. Annoyingly, that would have been a 56.7, but I got that ×1 through here. That was better. Ah. that might be a slowdown. Oh, got away with it again. So this isn't actually faster than the 56.6 because this is a clean lap so far. Probably be a 57.0 again, maybe, I don't know, maybe maybe creep into 56s. Oh, hit the curbs. No, you dickhead. What a knob.
1 minute, 57.346.
You can drive these cars way more aggressive through the corners. Stop telling me to go to the pits in foreign, please. I'm driving around because I'm just trying to practice. I'm not really asked about whatever you're trying to tell me to do, to be honest. Oh.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Try and do this corner a bit better this time. I went in too aggressive. Oh!
1 minute, 57.359.
I kind of got used to that car though, but I don't think the pace is anywhere near what it needs to be. But that BMW is quite easy to get used to. I'm guessing we need 55s and 54s. So we're probably 2 seconds off pace at the moment, but let's just see. Right, I think let's see if he's a split 2 or the Isaac. Have I gone past him? There. He's Division 2, so he's probably got a similar iRating to what I've got. That mine is now, because my division is not based off my current iRating. Yeah, we got to find some pace. Josh Benson, that's not Benson, is it? The one off of GT UK. Josh Benson. I don't know. Maybe. Look at this. You off, Fusion? See you later, mate. I don't know what to do. I feel like I've got used to that. I just might have a little look at what are the conditions in here. 19 degrees track. I think that's quite. Well, I don't know actually. Let's just go back to our last result and see what. Let's see what the qualifying pace was in the GTEs in our last lobby, because I can probably qualify faster than that with lower fuel. So let's just have a little look, just to see how much pace I need to gain compared to top split. Obviously, the lobby we just did before wasn't very high rated, but it would just give me an idea of like what sort of pace I need to find for GTE cars. Yeah, I think it might be Josh. I'll have to add him if it is the Josh. Oh, right. Let's. What's it doing? Why is it doing? Right. So that was the one there. There's the P4 we got on our first. Right. See what sort of lap times they were doing. So they were doing 55.5s in the race, the P1, and he's a very high iRating driver. So, I mean, it's hard to work out what conditions and stuff like that. That's the only issue. But that wasn't particularly fast conditions in that one because I know because my lap times were slower than in races. So GT cars 56.1, so 56 8s, 9s, 3, 6. So our pace was probably. I think we could fight in the mid pack really. Depends what's going on here actually. Cause, yeah, we're probably going to be towards the back, aren't we? That looks like towards the back. 56.8 is towards the back of it. That's pretty much that last. 57 ones. There's another one. 57 5s. 57 7s. 57. Oh, no. It might be able to fight towards like the middle of the pack. Oh, right. Is it him? I'll have to add him when I see him on. Yeah, that's interesting. So I think I could probably get my race pace down to low 56s, which should be good enough to fight towards like this area. Considering that's the best lap they've done, and you know what I mean. I could have done a 56.5, I think. But yeah, we could be able to fight around like the mid packing GTEs. Have to see. Doesn't look too bad. What's the qualifying like? So qualifying was 55.3. I think I could get around. That's not. I actually feel like we might be able to be competitive, not too far off on them. Interesting. We might start doing some GTE soon then. Obviously not today because I'm not streaming tonight. I just wanted to give you some iRacing content for today and have a little chill. I know, like, it's not as we don't get as many people in the streams on these iRacing ones when we're just chilling out, but it's a nice change of pace for me. I like doing iRacing. It's a bit more authentic. I think the word I would say is the best word to use it, and I like having a bit more authentic racing. Over like GT is great fun, but sometimes it bugs you with like seeing penalties randomly pop up and shit like that. The other races it swaps over, so let's have a little look at what the swap over is today. So today's the last day of the races. I've done so I'll show you this right while we're in here. My series results. So we've done a solid GT3 and a solid GT, two solid GT3 races, but one in IMSA and one in the VRS. So yeah, I did this one the other day. I should have got a podium, but I put the pit limiter on 100 yards too early and lost about 2 seconds in the pits. I was fuming. I was in P3 and then I just lost, I think it was 2.5 seconds. But my pace in the race was actually pretty equal, if not better, to this Nick Foster here in P2. But we finished in P4. Again, like 75 iRating and a big chunk of SR because we had how many incident points did I think I had none. Yeah, we had 0 incident points in the race, which was nice. Yeah, the pace was really good there. I had a really good race with this guy. This Simlog. From pretty much lap 1, I was ahead of him for the first stint, and then I obviously lost out in the pit stop because I put the limiter on too early. But I started P7 and we did 2 proper overtakes. Like it was one guy made a mistake, but I had to overtake this Laura Engel and Matthew Hidd, I think it was. We had to do overtakes on them. Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, the pace wasn't that far off by the looks of it. I think I could get my pace. I think with practice, considering I just jumped on then, I think I could get my race pace with that BMW. Probably within like I don't know. We could probably be within a second of the top like fast drivers with that car. I think I could have got a low 56 race pace. So yeah, I think if we maybe start doing some of these GTE races, we might be able to find some pace. Just keep doing GT, keep mixing it up, keep practicing that iRacing, keep doing ACC, and keep doing GT, and then if I can get to a reasonable level on all three games, I think that'll be quite interesting because like, there's not many people out there who stream that can jump into a top split race on all three, like on GT, AC, and iRacing. So, yeah, it'd be quite interesting. Make a video on it. I did record. I did do a replay for this race, but I saved it. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth doing a video on it. I mean, you're in championships every time. So when the new season starts, I'm gonna go for. I might try and do like the GTE in IMSA, and maybe the VRS in GT3, so that we're not doing like GT3 all the time. I might do that next season. Obviously, I think that'd be a good thing to do because it starts. What week are we on now? Let's have a little look at the. I think we're on week Is it week 7 or 8? I don't know. So in like there's only like 3 or 4 weeks worth of racing left on this. I think. Yeah, I think it's week 7 they're on now. Yeah, so Silverstone's what we just done. I haven't got Mid Ohio, so I might have to look at the GTE in maybe the Le Mans 24-hour series that I could try it in that, see what track that is. Let's have a little look at let's see what the races are going to change to. So we've got. Let's go to VRS. Let's see what VRS is next week. There's also the endurance series which I should do. We should maybe get Rory or Steve. We'll do the endurance series together. It's only a 3-hour race, so it's like an hour and a half stint each. We'll have to have a word with, see if they're up for it. One of them. Let's have a look at what this is going to then. So this is VRS is Donington. Yeah, week 13 is the boring week, isn't it? That week 13 is what kind of killed me on iRacing because it was like a gap week, so I had a little go of GT Sport and never went back. It was because of the gap in week 13 that killed me on the game. I got to make sure that I keep at it. Maybe do some Mazda races for a laugh because there's no iRacing, is there? It's quite funny. So Donington is VRS. That I can do Donington. That's worth doing. I could definitely do that. And then we've got Interlagos, which again I can do that. And then Road Atlanta, I have got that track. I've never learnt it though. I need to learn that. The Cuba I won't bother. Road America I'll do though at the end. I love Road America. So let's have a little look at the Le Mans series. Where's Le Mans series? There it is. So this is GTE as well. So oh yeah, wait there. Spa. In love Spa. So yeah, I might have a go at the Le Mans. I don't know what type of distance races the Le Mans series is. I might have a go at that. It's at Spa next week. That's interesting. Then it's at Suzuka, which again I like Suzuka. Like the thing is, if we do GTE and we get used to it, we could do maybe the Le Mans series, the IMSA, and the VRS every season. Just keep doing them three. I think they're three good series to do because I do enjoy GT3. A lot of people don't do it, but I find them quite enjoyable. Got to start getting good setup, so because when I had a good setup at Bathurst, it made a big difference. Like that pure driving school, the setup was pretty good there. RUF and Cadillac races they're fixed. There no setups on them. They're actually okay. I'll have a look. Where's the I wouldn't do the Cadillac. Didn't like the feel of that car, but the RUF is actually not too bad. My eyes watering. Hay fever. Have a little look what the RUF goes to. So we've got. Well, that could be interesting. RUF is at Interlagos as well in the fixed series next week. That could be a fun race. But There's so many races I could do. See, I've got Craig's setups. I've got Pure Driving School and VRS. So I pick whatever one works the best. So far, I've never used Craig's, and I've never used. Oh no, I have. I've never used Craig's, but I've used VRS and Pure Driving School. It seems like in VRS, Pure Driving School in the Mercedes is good, but in IMSA, the Mercedes isn't so good for their setup. So I don't know if it's a different person doing it. I'll have to have a look at that, because VRS seem to do better IMSA series setups. So yeah, I might have to have a look who's doing the setups for each, and maybe try and make sure I save all the setups and then use, like, if there's a IMSA race, just alter it to fit that race, if you know what I mean. If there's been one at VRS. Yeah, I don't buy Craig's because I've got Twitch Prime, so I just used it the other day, and you get it free on his. If you've got Twitch Prime, so like Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime as well. You use that to subscribe to him on Twitch. You get the setups for free. You don't need to pay for them. But they're okay. I preferred, like, for the ones I've tried, like Bathurst Pure Driving School was way better than Craig's and DRS in my experience. But that it's just luck. Sometimes I think it's just luck to the way, like, whatever suits you as an individual. But that Bathurst race for me in the Mercedes, the Pure Driving School setup felt really good. But then you go to another track and it doesn't feel so good because it might be a different person that does it, and yeah, you've just got to try and find. That's why it's good to have all three, because then I can try them out, see which one I feel better with, and then just stick to that. Whatever I feel safer with, and whatever I feel more consistent with. Yeah. What's after that? That goes to Interlagos in the RUF, and then Scuba won't do that. Won't do that. Won't do that. Yeah, it's shit after that though, isn't it? I also like that Radical that we were driving. It's at Monza this week. I worked out how to drive that. I bet you have to just blip the throttle every time you downshift. Pretty enjoyable to drive. There it is. Where does that go? I wish I had done Monza this week. I just didn't really have time to do it. Spa in it. That could so many good races to do next week. Oh, this is good actually, because we've got Tuesday and Wednesday. We're not going to do FIA, so we could have a good whole day maybe. If I start early, we'll have a good day on it on maybe Wednesday on iRacing. I want to do ACC tomorrow probably. So yeah, maybe we'll have a whole day on iRacing on Wednesday, and just like an 8-hour stream just racing. Maybe do our first GTE race and stuff like that. Right, what else to do on here, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna call it a night anyway, because I've got to make tea in a bit. I'm gonna make some dinner for Mrs. and me. I'm gonna make some steak, and then I'm having a night off. So it was just a quick day stream today. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what time. ACC hopefully, and we'll do some on. I'm hoping we can do our first online races. You want to see me in street stocks? No, I'm not really into it. I prefer like the road racing and all that. I'm not really into the oval stuff. But yeah, tomorrow I'm hoping we'll do ACC online. I don't know what races we'll do. Depends on I don't know what the races will be. Yeah, I hope to see you all there then. Maybe we'll do something else tomorrow as well, depending on what time it's like when I get on. I think the weather's not going to be so nice tomorrow, so it might be a bit cooler in here earlier on in the day. I'm sweating right now. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was only one race, but I actually enjoyed that in the IMSA race. So I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. Good luck in your FIA races. Like I say, I'm going to leave the FIA tomorrow, Wednesday, because they're not very good. So we'll do iRacing and ACC through the week for a bit. Yeah, I'll see you all then. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Bye, everyone.